History.
Was that Will Smith?
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
Security! Hey, fool, we got your leader. Look at us. High five!
It was a trans man.
Get his shoe. Look at them pretty shoes.
It was a trans man.
That's a stone cold killer. Yeah, you don't want to mess with him. I mean, he's stone cold.
I just stomped the backstage. Always wanted to do that.
That's where the guts went. Like, just dropped them.
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering. We may now be witnessing the beginning of the end of the stand-up routine in front of large crowds. It's this kind of behavior was predicted after the Will Smith incident, and last night, a far more serious incident where Dave Chappelle was on stage at the Hollywood Bowl, and a man who was in fact armed raced the stage and went after Dave Chappelle. And pretty scary incident, of course, ended with that man looking like he's got two chicken wings instead of arms, which we're going to take a look at. But huge yikes on this one. If you're watching the video today and you enjoy the work I'm doing, please do consider clicking that red subscribe button down below. Kind of leveled off a little bit. I'm not sure that YouTube is putting the word out there like it used to. I do 5 to 6 videos a day, and you won't find them in search. So if you can, please I would appreciate it anyway if you would subscribe today. Comedian Dave Chappelle was gone after on stage Tuesday night during a performance at the Hollywood Bowl in Los Angeles at the Netflix is a Joke Fest. A man rushed the stage and lunged at Chappelle in an effort to take him down. The attacker did not appear to be holding anything, but we know now that he was, and Chappelle did not appear to be hurt. The same cannot be said for the person who was quickly detained and handled by security and Chappelle. The person was later seen being taken away in a chair by an ambulance crew. Now, here's the thing. He still got to Dave. That's really all that matters, right? Like, he got to him, which means that he is not safe. That man could have poked him. The man could have, done anything he wanted. Now, of course, we remember famously Chris Rock on the receiving end of Will Smith's hand at the Academy Awards, and people talked about, well, this is going to spawn copycats. Here's the actual footage of it. I mean, some of the better stuff that's out there.
History.
He tried to tackle him.
History.
Did not take him down. Then security handled him. You could see. And then Chappelle made a joke, which everyone's angry about now. Immediately after getting having that guy, you could see someone just ran on stage and went after Dave Chappelle at the Hollywood Bowl. Wait for it.
It was a trans man.
Now you know for a fact that people are going to be outraged by this. Here's the man leaving. You can see that arm is not, if you're watching the video version, and not a normal position. That is definitely broken. You can hear the crowd. Hold on a sec. Shouldn't have done that. I mean, this dude, his face, not in great shape. His arm clearly broken. The thing is, the scary thing is that he got there, and he would have been able to do whatever he really intended to do to Dave. Maybe he wanted to get famous. What we know about him, I believe, is he was at some sort of homeless shelter. But why was he in the third row at a concert? It seems planned, right? The man's name is Isaiah Lee. He, of course, was booked. Something the LAPD didn't do for Chris, the audience member who tackled Dave Chappelle on stage while carrying, it was some sort of pew that fired blades. I don't really know what that is, but I mean, I think you could say he was armed. He was charged with a shocking on-camera incident with the 48-year-old comedian on Tuesday night. He had been carrying a replica pew that had a blade inside. Again, also, how did he get past security? He was booked in jail just after 3:30 a.m. and held on $30,000 bail. Records show he's listed at being 5'10", just 140 pounds, and the address given for him matched that of an LA homeless shelter. He was hospitalized after security pounced on him with video showing his arm twisted and apparently snapped as he was booed while being led to an ambulance while strapped to an upright gurney. Lee also appeared to have a puffed up eye as well as a nose issue as he was carted out wearing a t-shirt with Hollywood written in flames, akin to the logo for skateboarding magazine Thrasher. You shouldn't have done that, one member crowd called out. Another yelled, "They beat your, blank." Footage also showed Chappelle joking about how he stopped someone backstage after it. Lee was caught in this video footage as he suddenly raced toward Chappelle from the right of the temporarily knocked down. From his right, and temporarily knocked him down with a flying tackle. The stage invader then raced off, chased by security, as one audience member yelled, "Get him!" The security rushed and started punching and kicking. This after him, tweeted BuzzFeed News reporter Brianna Sachs, who attended the gig as part of Netflix's A Joke event. Chappelle kept on while the guy was getting handled in back. She said the comedian had literally just said how he had more security because of all the uproar from his jokes about the trans community. She said, explaining why Chappelle's first quip after the incident was that they must be a trans man. Chappelle was comforted on stage hilariously by Chris Rock, who jokingly referred to the onstage incident at the Oscars by saying, "Was that Will Smith?" What was really surreal about this is Chappelle talked about Chris and the incident, reality-facing comedians having more security with him and his wife being worried about him now. He did this whole bit about a crazy man coming to his house and chasing him down in his car, she said. Hollywood star Jamie Foxx had also been one of the first to rush on stage. "Whenever you're in trouble, Jamie Foxx will show up in a sheriff's hat," Chappelle quipped of the actor's unusual headgear at the time. It was unclear if Lee had tried to use his alleged item, which I don't know if it's just like a utility knife or something like that. It's also unclear how he managed to get into the venue, which forces audience members to go through metal detectors, and was even supposed to have a ban on mobile phones for the show, yet we see plenty of people with video footage. Still, several audience videos emerged, even though all the phones were supposed to be left in specifically designed pouches. Audience members credited Chappelle's team for stopping the incident, calling the venue security non-existent. Seems like Day's entourage security and crew dealt with the situation, Jed Simon told the Post. Simon said that Chappelle returned to performing even as security was still wrangling the actor on the stage. Or the man, sorry. When Dave came back to the mic, he kept saying, "Get that guy off the stage," because the attacker was still on stage being held down by 20 people. Another audience member, Jeff Witt, told the Post that there was shock and anger toward the person. "It was a dumb person trying to do something dumb," he told the Post. "He somehow got by the initial security." Well, I mean, this is what Hollywood gave, Hollywood gave Will a standing ovation, didn't they? I mean, you would think that this would be the exact type of thing that we would see more. We would see more of. Now, interestingly enough, in this case, there were charges filed. Maybe was this person just a mental head case? Maybe. It certainly seemed, the thing is, if you've been to like punk shows and stuff like that, I think that, I don't know if this is a thing in like the heavy metal scene, but like punk shows, I've seen like people storm the stage all the time. It's actually more common than you might think. I suppose this is like, I'm an old man now, but I used to go to basement shows, and back when Warped Tour wasn't lame, and like it happened all the time. People throwing bottles at the band, like no effects constantly. People throwing bottles at them. Like these are people that paid to see them, but they still throw things at them. I don't understand that mentality, but I've seen it at almost every punk show I ever went to. Was this person just some kind of lunatic? I don't know, but the important takeaway here is that if they had wanted to, Dave would not be with us today. And that's the scary part. And is this Will's fault? I don't, probably not, but maybe this person was feeling emboldened by it. It's tough to say. But we're going to keep, I'm sure we'll find more about the person who did it later today. I'll have an update. So again, make sure you click that red subscribe button, and a hearty thank you to everybody who's been supporting my coffee company. We are roasting thousands of pounds of beans right now to fulfill all your orders. I have a grand opening sale. This is my coffee company, Coffee Brand Coffee. The link will be in the description or pinned comment down below. Mother's Day is this weekend. Probably won't get there in time, but just a friendly reminder to maybe give it a try. Maybe someone you know likes coffee. Maybe maybe you like coffee. You want to try it out. It's roasted on demand when you order it. YouTuber owned and operated right here in the United States. Lots to read. You can go to the About Us page and read about the company itself and how we got started. And I would really love if you gave us a try today. I can give you 5% off your order of all single bags with promo code The Quartering. Link will be in the description. Talk to you again real soon.